Okay, so this is the chili that I did twice before. This will be the third time. What will I say this time? Well, I don't know. Let's see. Chili is something that you should try to find because chili helps you with all the things you need to be helped with. Did you know that if you empty the saucepan over the medium heat that it will simmer? And also that it has 40% saturated fat. But everyone knows that there is garlic powder. Now I'm talking about the powder that you use when you have garlic and you chop all of the garlic up and you add the powder of the garlic, but not the shells or the seeds or anything like that. Here's a picture of that garlic right there. And, you know, it's always good to sprinkle a little bit of sea salt. Regular salt's fine, but we prefer other types. There's tomato paste. So we could chop the tomato. Try a different knife. Try a different cutting board. Try a different cutting board that is plastic. Try one that's made of metal. Hear the different sounds of the metal cutting board and the plastic cutting board. And then these are the tap sounds. Now, chili seems to be a little bit better when you tap on the chili because then it becomes a musical chili. And musical chilies are always okay. Now, a musical chili will begin their ingredients and combine them with meat to make trail drive chili and cattle drive chili and cattle drive chili, a medley of hard beans and crisp vegetables with a barcode in case you need to scan. And if you don't use this table, you can use a different table for your chili. We should slow down. Calcium, starch, 1800s, 500 calories, 70 milligrams of cholesterol. The number 1, the number 5, where is it? There it is. The number 9. See, it's on the side of the barcode. We have U.S. inspected peppers. Green peppers, red peppers, green, that's a tomato. Green peppers. We have onions hiding on the side of the bowl, protecting the bowl from falling over. You don't want to get that on the table. And all along the trail on the future drives, they would harvest their ingredients and combine them with meat to make trail jive chili. Trail jive chili. Trail jive chili. What kind of chili is it? It is trail drive chili. Now, we have not used this one before. This is a different can. The original can is actually still here. I haven't used it. So, total sugars is 10 grams. And it's from Pennsylvania. Now, Pennsylvania is a place that has borders that create what shape it's going to be on the map. So you'll know that it's Pennsylvania and not a different map. One day, a long time, I was a cattle rancher, and the chili was so steaming on the barbecue. So another thing about chili, we need 2 voices here. Another thing about chili, where did you get that can of chili? I found it. Where did you find it? I found it outside by the other cans of chili. I found them Why didn't you tell me? Because you didn't want any chili. Well, now I would like chili. Okay. Well, here you go. There, that's my chili. Hand it over. Okay. No, that's my chili. That is not your chili. That is mine. It is rightfully mine. It's okay. It's our chili. It's our chili. It's not my chili over here. Yes, it is your chili. No, no, no. I gave my chili away into the 1800s a long time ago. When I read the facts about chili, I never wanted to try another chili ever again. Because this person said, this is not for you, this is for everyone. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? It does when you read the dates on the box. This is not a box, it's a can, right? The spirit of the cowhands that rode ranges to bring home the West. Now, if you bring home a can of chili to the West, they'll probably just hand it back to you because they are much better off than anyone who would waste their time eating a can of chili. But if you would like to, here's one that you could use, and it's America's favorite. Imagine that. Did you know that it's the Americans' favorite? This is varnished table. It's a varnished table. It's not unvarnished like this side over here. So, got to make sure the lamination prevents this from peeling and having a bad texture. Now the back side over here, this has the nutrition facts that are like a sticker on the table, and now if you peel it off, you're gonna ruin the laminate table, which we don't want to do. So that's why we need dietary fiber. And if you use dietary fiber, it's good for the diet. And because you have a great diet, you can also use this one with this and made with storied beginnings. Storied beginnings. Now, if you heat this with caramel color, caramel color, okay, caramel color. It does not create caramel, it creates chili. Chili is not caramel. Chili is never caramel. And sometimes cars can come from caramel, but they're not the color of the caramel car, which I've never seen a caramel car actually. I don't think they make those. Beigeish yellow. And it has citric acid and massa flour and dehydrated. We need to rehydrate the chili so it's not dehydrated. And then we can give it some potassium to allow it to be sold as is.